Welcome back, everybody. This is episode number 11 of Roll the Balls Out. My name is Curt Copeland. People call me Cope.
And I'm Joe VandeKoppel. People call me VK.
Over on the ones and twos is our good buddy Mark Vandermoss.
People call me producer Mark.
Yes,
I like
do.
the ones and twos. Thanks.
Yeah, what
That's
is
cool.
the ones and
I don't know.
twos?
It's like records, like
like
DJ.
spinning records?
Yeah.
Wheels of
Right.
Steel or something?
like
Wheels
that.
of Steel. I like
Yeah, we're on to episode 11. Joel, how's your day going today?
Day's going great. We got a little coffee order in this morning, so that was good.
Teacher Appreciation.
Teacher Appreciation Day. So I hate coffee, so I went with a little hot chocolate, which is nice.
You're such a child.
Which is so
Bring
nice.
the juice, baby.
Bring the juice, baby. And you had a little appointment today, so you're kind of drooling a little bit. You want to explain that?
Got to spend some time with my friends over at Hookwater Family Dentistry.
Sponsor.
Always a great time.
Local legends.
To see the boys and girls over there. Yeah, my face is a little tender. I can't really feel much, so if I attend, I'm glad this is not a video episode,
well,
or else it would be droopy on this.
You had 2 cavities. What have you been eating?
I don't know. We don't need to tell people the details.
Perfect time for you to be like really aggressive with your questioning though this time because you could get punched in the jaw and you won't feel it.
I was not worried about this mystery guest punching me. Let's put it that way. All right, Joel, tell them why we are called Roll the Balls Out.
Roll the Balls Out is our Mark Vinstee shout out. He would always yell at us for just rolling the balls out in the PE department, so it's our way of keeping his memory alive. We've been thinking about his family a lot. We've been thinking about him a lot just because golf season has started. I know the guys on the team, they do love their new coach, but obviously it's different without Mark. But it's our ode to him.
That's us. That's what we do. All right, Joel, what was your favorite? I think I know the answer. What was your favorite part of episode 10 with Josh Sterenberg?
Well, first, I got to start with saying, like, obviously our intro music is from the movie Rad. I talked about it last episode that I was going to go see it on Sunday. I went to see it at Alpine Theater at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
After church.
The theater was packed. I am not kidding when I say the theater was packed.
So cool.
And the movie was better than I remembered. It's an hour and 15 minutes of nonstop action on the BMX bikes, and I absolutely loved it. So I got to give a shout-out to that. But my favorite episode was Sterney. I was just telling our mystery guest that we've been getting a lot of feedback from parents that they've really appreciated kind of getting to know the teachers that we've interviewed a little bit more in depth. And I thought Sterney, first of all, painted a perfect picture of himself. Very open, very honest, can kind of lose track of his train of thought from time to time. But the story for me of him telling the girl that he loved her on the first date, which for a guy that I think my first serious girlfriend, it took me 2.5 years to say I love you to. And for him to say that for the first date was pretty incredible. And for him to be honest about it and talk about it was incredible for me. What about you?
We ended with a bang with Taco Bell, which I couldn't believe. I re-listened to it yesterday driving, and I was like, he really just said Taco Bell because of the dollar little baby burritos. He's such a
How to explain it?
financially responsible young man. There's some other stories with
good
him
way to put it.
and ordering food at restaurants.
Yeah, we did have a little golf trip a couple winters ago, and we were down in Nashville or Louisville, and we went to a breakfast place, and he asked the waitress, could he just order 2 eggs and how much 2 eggs would be. And so here we are, ordering our breakfast, whatever, and he just orders 2 over easy eggs. I've never heard it before, and
That's so Sterney.
it's so Sterney. It's 100% Sterney. We absolutely love him. What a great addition to our school, and we got a little insight to him, which is great.
That was a fun one. All right, time for shout-outs. I'm going to go first. I'm going to give a shout-out to one of my dear friends here at South Christian High School. The best Coach Brown.
Easily
the best Coach Brown. This is Erica Brown, the varsity girls basketball coach. Eric has been at the helm for, I think, close to 5 years as the varsity girls basketball coach here at South. Worked here on campus as in the guidance office. Erica has a tremendous basketball mind, which I think is awesome. She understands the game, but more importantly, Erica does a great job of teaching and coaching to the hearts and the souls of the kids. And I got to experience that firsthand the last couple years with my wife being an assistant coach with Erica. So I got a little front row seat with that. And then in addition, having a kid in the program and having the opportunity to play for Erica a little bit towards the end of the year this year. And so Erica, we go back a long ways, spend a lot of time outside of school as families. And I get it. I know how much time, effort, and energy you put into this thing. And the outside results might say that you didn't reach your goal, which I completely disagree with. I think you guys made a huge impact on the kids on your team and in the families and the community. And I was really proud of how you guys carried yourselves throughout the year. And I can't wait to see what's in the future for you guys. So shout out on a great season. And really just super proud of you. And I can't wait to hang out on vacation with you for a little bit. We're gonna go spring break and just hang out and let our hair down a little bit because you need some time to relax. And we'll ship Danny off. We'll make him go for a walk.
Get him out of there.
We'll make him go for a walk down the beach or something, and then we can just hang out and talk and have a good time. So shout out to Coach Brown and the varsity girls basketball team.
Yeah, quick little quip on that too. It was really cool because her dad was an assistant coach for another of the teams that was at the Breslin. And obviously, we were hoping that they could kind of compete against each other in the final. It didn't happen, but for those of us that have coached a long time, we understand wins and losses are important, and they do matter. But the impact you leave on these kids' lives is far more important. So great job, girls. Great job, coach. I'm going to give a shout out to all our listeners, and the fact that anyone listens to us talking is pretty remarkable, if we're being completely honest. But we started this thing all those months ago, and we were hoping to kind of get through 4 episodes, and we've gotten so much good feedback from people. I will admit that some of the people that have come up and talked to me, I don't know who they are.
You do. We'll be at a basketball game, and somebody will come up and talk to them, and they'll walk away, and Joel will look at me and go, hey, who is that?
Who is that? Who is that?
That's the price of fame.
That's the price of fame. I know it.
Yeah, you do it with a smile on your face, though. You're good to go.
But we've gotten so much good feedback, and I tell people we love doing it, and the fact that we do have people that want to listen and will give us feedback on it is pretty remarkable. So keep listening. Thank you for it, and we really appreciate you.
So we discussed potentially now that it's girls soccer season.
Yep.
You're in grind mode. There's a potential for us to maybe consider releasing an episode every other week.
Yeah.
So that's being on the table. So we might end up doing that, or we might just say, forget it. We'll just grind it out through the rest of the school year. We don't know what we're going to do yet.
Yeah. Just don't be surprised if it goes to once every other week, but we're going to try to figure something out. But we are in the busy season. Obviously, Cope is coaching at Hope too, so he's got plenty of stuff to do after school. We're going to try to do it, but don't be surprised if the schedule changes a little bit.
If you get mad at Joel, if you want to get mad at anybody.
Get mad at our mystery guest.
Yeah.
If you get upset that you're not getting enough roll the balls out, just send your complaint letters to RTBO at SCHS.org.
There's a circular file that will go into.
I mean, I guess.
Mark, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Time for producer notes.
I don't got much this week. I do want to mention we're getting regular downloads in Spain.
Oh,
Very excited about the regular downloads in Spain.
Isn't that where the Spanish department, didn't they go to Spain or did they go to Mexico?
I thought they went to Mexico.
You said it was a vacation.
Yeah,
I thought it was a vacation down in Mexico. I did talk to them about it, and they said they listened and they all rolled their eyes.
That's classic.
Natural enemy of Roll the Balls Out. Spanish
I
department.
I do have one guess on that. I know we had a few girls who are going to Calvin currently that were graduates of South that are I don't know if they did interim in Spain or if they're doing a semester over in Europe, but maybe they're listening to all the good stuff back at South out there in Spain. We don't know.
Let us know, RTBO, SCHS.org, if that's who you are.
A lot of good stuff. The most recent episodes, the most popular recent episodes, would you believe Hendrixie?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. Number 1, but coming in very close on his heels, Rachel Westra.
Oh, she was fantastic.
Not surprising.
Yeah,
she was
not
fantastic.
surprising at all. We got one viewer mail this week, and I know I'm going to catch some flack for this.
Yes,
but I was thinking about it, and I kept going back to this quote from Mookie Wilson.
I know Mookie Wilson.
Mookie Wilson of the New York Mets. He used to say, "When I'm in a slump, I comfort myself by saying, if I believe in dinosaurs, then somewhere they must be believing in me." And if they believe in me, then I can believe in me, and then I bust out. Right, and it's sometimes you got to be your own cheerleader.
Where are we going?
I have
I'm
no
saying,
idea.
I'm
where
saying
this
sometimes
is
you got to be your own cheerleader. So I'm gonna read this email here, and then you guys can roast me for it.
Okay, here we go. Did you write an email about yourself to RTBO?
Oh my goodness, no. What do you think I am? Some sort of an
Just
unprofessional?
read the email.
Dear RTBO, and then in parentheses, specifically producer Mark.
Oh boy.
I, and then in parentheses, and this is the important part, totally willingly and was definitely not told I should do so, but do this by somebody inside the RTBO organization. Wanted to share my deep appreciation for the coolest and bestest producer ever, Mark Vandermoss. This is touching stuff. I have recruited my friend, and we wrote this email together. Mark has impeccable comedic timing with his well-delivered jokes and sound clip usage.
Bring the juice, baby.
That's right. He is the man behind the scenes who does so much for the podcast, and we wanted to give him the recognition he so rightfully deserves. To producer Mark, we love you and all you do to make our ears so blessed by the RTBO podcast. We love listening during study hall, on drives to school, and with those closest to us.
Okay.
Those closest to us. Thank you, producer Mark, from Bryn Stanek and Kaylin Smith.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Isn't that sweet?
That is very sweet.
And I will note this, too. Bryn is our student assistant on our training staff.
Yes.
And one thing you'll see in other high schools is you'll see a lot of students like with crutches, walking down the halls with like those bandages around their head with like blood spots on them because their training staffs just aren't up to par. Not here at South. No. We have excellent training staff, and even our student training staff is amazing here. So shout out to Bryn Stanek and Kaylin Smith for just a really wonderful
that was
wonderful,
an unprovoked email.
Unprovoked email that I would never ask them to do that.
Yeah, those are two wonderful children. Yeah. Great representation of South Christian High School students. I have Kaylin in class. She grinds. I love her.
Good. Love that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Producer Mark does play a great role in this.
You do a lot of work that nobody sees.
And just a reminder, send us an email, rtbo@schs.org. You can send a nice email about Joel and Curt.
We could have one.
We haven't gotten any yet,
No, we haven't
but you can.
We're good.
In theory.
We're good.
All right, this is gonna be so good.
All right.
Mark, you're gonna want to record this twice.
Yeah.
This week's sponsor of the podcast is none other than producer Mark Poetry.
I'm so scared right now.
Get ready, brother.
Right.
Here we go.
So earlier this morning, our own Mrs. Wieringa came down to the PE office.
Rebecca
Wieringa, who used to teach a bunch of English classes. Now she's our registrar. And
I wish this was on video. Look at this guy.
She came down and had a piece of paper in her hand. Now, Mrs. Wieringa very rarely comes down to the PE office, so you know it's important.
Yes.
She hands me a piece of paper and says, I was told I need to give this to you.
How is this happening right
by
now?
Mr. Podhoven and Mrs. Schweer.
What?
So this is a producer Mark poem. Sit
You
over
sit
there.
there.
You
You
cannot
don't
move.
I just want to.
No, this is junior year in high school that you had to write a poem in Mrs. Wieringa's class. So I'm going to read this poem, and then we're going to give a shout out to all the guys or ladies that need a poem for their girlfriend, wife, or fiance that you can text producer Mark, because this is just lyrical gold right here. All right, with me. Let's clear the throat. The Mississippi is a river. I mean, how do you get better than that, producer Mark?
It is.
The Mississippi is a river flowing to the sea. Water, water everywhere, as far as you can see.
So far, so good.
Stop it. Huck Finn lived on this river and sometimes took a dip. He got beat up by his pap because he sometimes gave Pap some lip. So Huck ran away with a guy named Jim. They lived upon an island. While everyone else thought he was dead, he was really on the island. Rhyming island with island, brilliant.
That's so good.
Brilliant. So now Huck and Jim live carefree, giving life not a second look. I can't go any further because that's where I am in the book. Ladies and gentlemen, producer Mark Poetry.
Can I see this?
I was also told to give this to you after I'm done reading it.
I have a great idea.
Wow, my handwriting has not improved.
Maybe we could put that in a frame.
Yes.
And then if people want to, maybe we could auction it off.
Auction it off.
Maybe some funds for the foundation. A producer Mark poem. From what year would this have been, Mark?
This would have been probably 1991.
Hey.
Which tracks, because that's the time that you've got your MC Hammers and Vanilla Ice, so the rhyming.
I mean, Island with
big.
Island is just gold.
Lyrical gold.
And the Mississippi being a river, I did not know that going into this.
How
What
does
a,
this still exist?
I was so happy when she brought it down. So she was yeah, I was just going to give it to him.
Shout out Becky Wieringo.
And Chuck Pothoven and Kelsey Schwer said, no, you've got to give it to VK and Cope. And we said, we will do everything with that thing. So there you go, my friend.
First time in the history of Roll the Balls Out, Mark is speechless.
Speechless.
I am surprised that she hung on to this. Like, this isn't like a really good example of student
No, it's
poetry.
terrible.
This is the example of what not to do as a student.
This is why I did not go into English when I went to Calvin.
Island. I mean, I just can't get over that. Rhyming island with island. Okay, you need to stop.
Yeah, okay. I'm
it
sorry.
doesn't get any better the more you read it.
No,
by the way.
So
really
if you're in the market for some poetry, some lyrical gold,
You know,
just
the funny,
email the show, RTBO at SCHS.org. And Mr.
the
Mark.
funny thing is, I actually do have a business.
Called Producer Mark
Is it
Poetry.
called Producer Mark
No,
Poetry?
it's not. I don't do poetry on the side.
We
Clearly.
can see that.
But maybe someday you can actually ask me about my.
All right, we
Don't
will.
wreck
We will.
that.
Yeah,
Don't wreck-
Oh,
no, that's-
why would you
shouldn't-
fold that?
well, I'm the author.
No, we're framing it.
I'm the author.
We're
Well,
selling it at an auction.
I'm all for
Sotheby's wants it. $2 million. I mean, oh my gosh.
All right. You didn't see that coming, did you, brother?
that. No, that pretty much.
You can talk to Mrs.
wow.
Wieringa if you need to.
There might be some more beef right there. We might have another feud.
We got a
She
feud.
was one of my favorite teachers. Now I don't know what the.
I just want to know what, like, there's no red pen on there. There's no grade. Like, I want to know what he
It's
got
true.
on
there's
this.
there's no corrections on this at all.
It's a perfect poem.
Flawless.
Yeah, it's a perfect
There's
poem.
nothing wrong with it. It's all factually accurate,
It's all factually.
which is what you look for in poetry.
Yeah,
and the word pap, too. What a great word.
Well, it's Huck Finn.
I know.
It probably
I know,
is
I know,
Pappy.
I know. I know. But
Oh my word.
let's not talk about your wordsmithing. Over
Oh, what
Hey,
a
I'm
great
just
day. What a great day.
there. All right, let's go.
It is time to introduce mystery guest number 11. I know for a fact,
Oh, no. Please get this right.
confirmed this yesterday. Mystery guest number 11 was born and raised in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Mystery guest number 11 attended Western Michigan University.
Broncos.
Mystery guest number 11 has been involved in our community in a few different roles for the last 4.5 years. Going on 4.
Nice.
Senior year. Just going in year 4.
Yep.
Mystery guest number 11 wears many hats at South Christian and other feeder schools.
Well, to cover the bald spot, but
Oh.
Everybody's favorite grumpy human being. Mystery guest number 11 is none other than Mr. Taylor Johnson.
He is staring at me so bad right now.
Was it the grumpy cat like a thing back in the day?
Yeah.
How did you know about the bald spot?
I'm just kidding. Your hair is fantastic, dude.
Well, you used to have long flowing hair, and then your wife told you needed to cut it.
And then I was out the other night, and there was like a mirror screen behind us, and there's this just glaring bald spot. I had my buddy take a picture of it and send it to my wife to see what was going on. Why didn't anybody tell me? So I think
Oh, no. Producer Mark is literally
officially-
walking behind him right now.
I could really use a hat endorsement.
No,
right
dude, your hair looks great. Your hair looks
It's
great.
like a
Come on.
colic.
Yeah, your hair looks
Bald
great.
spot.
All right, so TJ, you took some flack from us from the first, the inaugural episode and the follow-up episode at the beginning of this thing. We picked on you quite a bit about your lack of joy.
your lack of joy.
I think that's a safe.
Yes, very safe assessment.
Yeah. And it's really not fair because like you are a genuinely happy person. I see you smile quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we apologize. We want to make this right.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of apologizing. So, I don't think one's really going to save the day, but
We'll see at the end of the show how we doing.
we'll see. But I'll make sure to let my family know that I'm just a pile of joy next Christmas.
He keeps always saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I care. I'm sorry for caring." All right, Taylor, you got to tell us a little bit about growing up, Kalamazoo, what you were into, things you like to do, what activities you're involved in.
Yeah, raised in Kalamazoo, went to Kalamazoo Christian growing up with David Cool. Actually,
Comets.
Actually, here's a fun one for you guys. If you guys know this one, producer Mark, I'd be very impressed. We all started, me and David Cool, at North Christian Elementary. What was the mascot of North Christian?
I'm going to say Mustangs.
Okay. North Christian. I'm going to say it starts with a C or something too. Like, so Crusaders.
Mark, got a guess?
Bald spots.
Joys.
Like the first thing that popped in my head was Kanye West because of North, But I don't know, the Abominable Snowmen. I don't know. What do we got?
So Nick Cool is the principal, and me and Dave went there. We're the North Christian Rockets.
Rockets.
The Rockets. There's a lot of people listening that obviously are going to be upset that you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, as they should be.
Yeah. Grew up in Kalamazoo, went to Kalamazoo Christian, played sports over there. My grandpa was the principal over at South Christian. My dad worked in Pawpaw. I got two brothers, but long story short, everybody moved to Colorado and left me in Kalamazoo when I was 18 during the recession. So my younger brother got to experience a great life living in the mountains of Colorado Springs, being an only child. And the
Joyfulness is just oozing out of him.
Story. We see the backstory now.
Yeah.
This is his villain origin
Why
story.
he doesn't smile.
And the rest of us had to stay in the metropolis of beautiful Kalamazoo, which was just me. So went down to Florida for a year, coached down there at a school called Southeastern University, came back, went to Westra, Michigan, coached basketball there when David Cool was playing. They got to coach with David, then live with David. So a lot of fun times there. Then went to North Carolina State for grad school, but took a coaching job down there, coached in the ACC for 4 years, came back to Grand Valley State, coached there for 7 years. And then the Lord brought me here to South Christian 4 years ago. So it's been kind of a wild journey, been a lot of different places. But, when I think about my childhood and think about the Christian education that I got and the foundation, the relationships, I see why South Christian and Kalamazoo Christian have a lot in common.
Yeah. So was basketball your favorite sport growing up?
Not at all. Probably my least favorite. I don't like
Because you sucked?
No.
You got to watch David just score all the time, and you passed it to David.
Get a lot of assists. I was like Braden Smith out there, but no, basketball is fun. I mean, we won every game so easily, so it was just kind of so boring for me. And I think the rest of us, maybe some people say it was the competition, but maybe that was the reason. But no, I don't like basketball at all. I'm a huge baseball guy.
Big
opening
baseball
day.
guy.
Opening day.
Big opening day. Go Cubs.
What?
Yeah, I didn't stutter. North side. Fly the W.
Did I stutter?
Big baseball, big golf guy. Those were my favorite sports. I just think basketball I just kind of fell into and just I just understand it the most. But yeah, I wouldn't say basketball is like a love of mine at all.
Okay, so who had an impact on that decision as you were growing up? Like, who influenced you to say, I love baseball and I love the intricacies of baseball, the game planning, all the in-game situations, but what shifted you to basketball?
It's a good question. What really happened is this. I went down to Florida, and my best friend was on a full-ride scholarship to a school called Southeastern, which is an AI school, and they're just, it'd be like a D1 school up here. They're just loaded with talent. And I went to tryouts thinking I was going to possibly walk on.
Hey.
And there were 6 third basemen there, and I was the only Caucasian. And everybody else was from Central America and just really, really talented.
Okay.
So I lasted about 30 minutes. And I said, hey, guys, adios. And,
Thanks for having me.
And appreciate everyone else's skills. They were way better than mine. And then I went to my dorm room for the next 2 weeks. And in college, I didn't know how much free time you could possibly have. I mean, you have class from 8 to 9, then you have nothing else to do, and then you might have a class like 4 to 6. I took a lot of naps, and I don't know what I did with my time. I was just so bored. So I rode my bike down to the basketball coach's office, and I just said, hey, man, like, I'm really bored. I love hoops. I kind of want to get into coaching. If there's anything you got for me, let me know. And then he asked a couple of questions, and he said, you know, you're not going to get paid anything, and it's going to be really, really hard, but I'll take you. And then next thing you know, I was coaching at Southeastern at 18 years old. And the rest is history.
Nice. Very cool. So somebody saw some potential in you.
Yeah.
Saw that you had the ability to, quote unquote, grind it out.
Yeah, either that or he was just desperate for help. You know, one of the two. But shout out John Dunlap down in Lakeland, Florida. He definitely got all this started for me.
Nice. Very cool. All right. So let's talk a little bit about your family. We love your wife, Brittany. She's fantastic. You also have how old is Sophie?
7 months.
7-month-old Sophie Johnson.
Yeah, beautiful daughter.
Beautiful daughter.
We call her Sofa Couch. So we keep that going.
How did you and Brittany meet?
Oh man, she'll get mad about this one.
That's perfect.
We met at a picnic table in Salt Lake City, Utah on convention. Back in the day, maybe you guys know, high school was a big deal. You went on convention, and it was in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we were playing cards on a picnic table, and that's how we met. We became Facebook friends.
That was huge.
It was a big deal.
Did you DM her? Or what?
Well, there wasn't DMing
What do you
with
call it?
Facebook.
Friend request.
Yeah,
friend
friend request
request.
first, and then send her a little message.
Did you request her first?
I'm sure she requested me. I was wearing a cutoff, and I was 130 pounds with a backwards hat. So, I mean, it's everyone's
Showing off a little
typical.
midriff there?
Yeah, I mean, and you remember those cutoffs in the early 2000s. I mean, all
Way
the
down.
way
Oh, yeah.
down,
Oh, yeah.
all the way down. So, yeah, that happened. And then 10 years later, I was coaching at NC State, and we were playing at Purdue in the ACC Big Ten Challenge, and she is an obsessive Purdue fan. Like, Purdue plays tonight. Pray for me if they lose. And I just sent her a message, and I said, hey, you know, I got tickets to the game. Would you like to come to the game? She might have had a boyfriend. She might not. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Those are just details.
Yeah, little things. I don't really remember. She says they were broken up. She came to
They were on a break.
She came to the game. We put her in the second row. So here I am coaching at NC State, and literally, like, you turn around walking back from a timeout, and she was sitting right there. So you try not to make eye contact. You try to focus on a job you got to do. Super distracting. I was sweating miserably.
That's what happens when you invite a girl to come watch you coach.
Yeah. And and the rest is history. It's just pure love after that. So we got married a couple years ago. We have a beautiful 7-month-old daughter who is just the absolute best thing in the world. And we're living over in the Holland Zealand area, and that's kind of the story how we met.
Okay, so coaching obviously takes a significant amount of time. And when you're single, you're in it, right? And you're kind of you're eating and breathing and sleeping it.
Yeah.
And then you get it. You I'm assuming you fall in love.
Yeah.
And then you think, oh,
That was the least joyful. Yeah, I fell in love with my wife.
but then now so now you have a significant other. Now you have to devote some of that time and cut some of that coaching out to spend some time with your significant other. That changes things.
Yeah.
And then your world really gets rocked in a good way because you got a baby. Yeah, so talk to us about the progression of adding family members and how that affected you, or maybe how did that impact you as a coach?
Well, now we all see why Joel has it so easy. Like, there's no wonder that soccer's winning games.
Are you throwing your wife under the bus there, saying your wife is holding you back?
That's not what I said.
No, you said that.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
My wife is the reason why we win games. You have a lot of free time, and that's why you're 2-0 to start the season.
2-0, start the year.
I mean, you got no excuses to ever lose.
We can never lose a game, girls.
Never lose a game until you find a woman. No, in all honestly, what has changed everything? It's amazing how much free time you do have, honestly, when you don't have a significant other, and then when you have a significant other, you can like be all in on coaching, but then still find time for her, and you kind of just massage it and make it work. But then you have a baby, and then I mean, it's just over. I think the hardest thing during this season was just never sleeping. I don't sleep anyways as it is, but I mean you're watching film till midnight, you're up at 2, you're up at 3, then you're up at 5 and all that stuff. And honestly, my wife does most of it, which you feel bad about, but it does take a village, and it just takes a special woman to understand and want to be around it. One month we counted how many nights I was home. It was like 3 nights. Yeah. In the month, and I just couldn't really believe it. So I think she's really glad the season's over, if I had to ask. And don't ask me to hang out ever. So
you're locked in.
I'm donezo.
How do you think that did having it? I'm assuming yes, but did having a child affect the relationship with the players on your team?
I think from a standpoint of like I understand a little bit more why parents are so crazy. Protective maybe would be the word, I guess I would say. So I mean, I told them in the banquet last night, I was like, I kind of get it now a little bit. But honestly, I think it has softened me up a little bit, but it's also made me appreciate the impact I can have on the kids more. Just seeing it from my daughter, like now that she has a personality a little bit, and I've gotten, around like to see it, like I want her to be around tremendous coaching. Like I have no interest in her ever coaching my daughter. I want her to be around people like you guys and just trust that you guys can impact her in different ways, and I can help her through those good times and bad times. So I think it's just given me a little different perspective, but I think also it just is also taking me a step back of being like, no, like I don't want to coach her. I want other people that I trust and love to coach her, and I hope parents can feel the same way about me and my staff.
That's cool. Cool answer.
I would say the same thing about our teaching staff here, too. I think we've got a great group of teachers, and a big reason parents, they're protective of their kids, but they feel like, hey, we send them to these teachers, and they're going to come out great. And I think we do a good job of hiring them and nurturing teachers as well as coaches.
I think, and we talked about it last week, too. We take this seriously.
Yep.
It's a privilege to spend the amount of time that we do with your children all day long.
Yeah.
And, after school and all the extra stuff. And so we appreciate the fact that you guys trust us with that because that's a big deal.
Huge deal. All right. Now, TJ is kind of a foodie, if you don't know TJ. So he and I have talked about different restaurants and food and stuff, and we've got this big.
He's like, hey, where are you going this weekend? Yeah. And you'll tell him where you're going. He's like, oh, you got to go to this place.
Yeah.
And it could be the most obscure town in the United States. He's been there.
Yeah.
And he's got a great place.
So, for example,
I love geography.
A couple months ago, he sent me a picture of a hamburger from Frank's Diner or something like that in Zeeland, which I had never heard of. And being a foodie myself, and I have been on a 5-year quest to find the best hamburger in Grand Rapids. So if you have any ideas, send it to RTBO. So he sent it to me, but let me throw this out to you. What is the best burger that you've had? Maybe anywhere, not just Grand Rapids, but give me your best hamburger ever.
Man, you're really catching me a little bit on this one.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
Yeah.
We don't follow the script.
Yeah, well, there's definitely no script.
Have we mentioned the script?
We haven't mentioned the script. We'll get to that.
Okay. The Script is a great band. I do recommend that people listen to it sometime. Okay. Oh man, best hamburger. There's a place down in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's called Mojo's. And Mojo's was known for their hamburger and their fries and their milkshakes. And it was a local joint that was picnic tables only. You eat outside only. And I'll never forget the first time I went there. It was called Mojo's. Like I had no idea why I did this, but I didn't really look at the menu, and I ordered a chicken sandwich.
Ooh.
And I got blasted by the guys I was with, and they literally told the waitress no. And it came out with a burger, and I'm not kidding you. It wasn't big. It was a tall burger, but it wasn't like super wide, and it was by far the best burger I've ever had. And if I ever went down to Raleigh again, I would definitely head over to Mojo's.
Okay.
Mojo's Burgers. But, as far as just like a normal one, like here in town, I mean, my wife loves Five Guys.
Yeah.
She's a big Five Guys burgers, but I go Culver's.
You go Culver's
I go
over.
Culver's Five Guys.
Okay.
The double butter burger from Culver's never misses.
Okay. What about, can you chime in on the Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's debate that we've been raging for now a month or so?
Yeah, it's such an odd debate because it doesn't make any sense.
Hey, welcome to Roll the Balls Out.
Because
That's what we do.
because
The Law and Order sound.
That's a verdict.
Okay, the verdict is this.
Chick-fil-A is a chicken sandwich and Raising Cane's is a chicken strip.
Okay.
So I don't understand what we're arguing about. If you go to Raising Cane's and get a chicken sandwich, they just take the chicken strips on top of it. But I'm going to make this very clear to all of you.
Okay.
Bojangles is by far better than both of them, and it's
Really?
not close. And they just opened one in Wyoming. And
28th Street.
and if you haven't been, you should go.
Okay.
I might even buy it for you.
Wow.
'cause that's how
Bojangles
much I
has
believe it.
entered the chat.
Entered the
Here we
chat.
go. We
I
got a
love it.
New kid on the block.
Okay, and that's all chicken and stuff too, just like the other?
Cajun chicken.
Cajun chicken.
Cajun
Ooh,
chicken.
I
Might
love
be-
that.
Might be right up your
That's
alley,
up
big
my
dog.
alley.
And they have breakfast, and you can get the chicken for breakfast on the biscuit. I mean, it's different. Man.
What are you waiting for, Joel?
I'm going tonight. We have practice until 5:30, and I will be going tonight.
You know what? We would like a full review.
We'll get a review next episode, whenever it is. That's good. Okay, now we do have to bring up the list. I'm sorry, TJ. So we asked TJ. Actually, we asked TJ to be on the episodes last week, but he couldn't because other things came up. So he agreed this week, and about an hour ago, before we recorded this, he emailed both Cope and I with a list of demands that. It is 15 questions that he was hoping that we would talk about. So because he's got stories and quips about all of them, and we read them over, and we decided we're not going to ask any of them.
No.
But the first time in RTBO history did we have a guest that had a list of demands or questions that we should ask.
And we don't really do like prep.
No,
We just look at each other and be like, hey, you good with this? Yeah, we're good with that.
So let me just quickly ask. I'm going to throw this out there. Like, one of them is, what is it like working for Mark Gottfried? Any stories that stick out? One, what percentage of our listeners know who Mark Gottfried is?
Less than 1%.
Like 1%. Maybe, like, great. Do we really care about what it's like to work for him? Not really.
So everything that you've just said for the last 5 minutes is a lie.
Okay. Now you understand what I have to go through because this guy makes stuff up as he goes.
And all you're doing is just digging yourself a hole that you won't be able to come out.
I'm going to dig out of it, baby.
You're not going to be able to dig out of it.
All right.
So I did put in a writer's block, and I did ask for a writer. The brown M&Ms, the Mountain Dew, the chocolate milkshakes. I wanted certain things to be here, but now I come here graciously with my time that I could be investing in the mission of the school with our kids.
Watching film.
to just come here and you just come at me like that for trying to support the cause. I don't know if this is something I can be a part of, Cope.
He did threaten to walk out early.
I don't know.
That is my friend Joel.
I don't know.
Have you met my friend Joel?
Have you met my friend Joel?
So we give him a hard time, but I do, on a serious note, like, you can see why TJ is such a good basketball coach, because the preparedness of this is pretty incredible. And he's always, like he says, his brain never shuts off, and he's trying to help us out by putting these questions together for Quip. So we'll ask some, but I do need to give him a hard time for it because that's what we do. Okay, so
You're a very detail-oriented man
you very much are.
as a coach.
Yeah.
How many? Okay, so
Also,
how many-
I have memory loss.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bigger part of it.
Let's just say you're playing in a game tonight. You got a game tonight. How many baseline out of bounds plays do you have in your back pocket for just this game?
Yeah, I mean it gets messy because I take my baseline plays and I put them in a pocket in my brain of like a coach. So like I have a Duke series in the right side of my brain, a Calipari series, a Ben McCollum series. So
A menu.
like a menu.
Yes.
So like I have a menu in my head of different things, and based on the coverages they're in, I'll just go to that different menu. Now we have like our set series of like probably 10, but then in the fly, like I can just like it's crazy how my brain works, but I can just think of like a Duke play and draw it up in a game.
Man, it's good reason why he's a good basketball coach. The dude could just come up.
Sometimes.
All right, I got to ask you this one here. This is number 12 on the list of demands.
12 of
here.
40.
12 of 40. Have you ever had an interaction with Justin Bieber? If so, what was it like?
That's kind of a leading question.
What if all of a sudden I was just like, no?
Well, you're the one that put this on the list of demands.
I don't really know where this is going.
Never met the man.
Never met the man.
All right, moving on.
No, I have a Justin Bieber story. Here's the thing with my stories. I would say, no one's gonna believe them. All right, and I'm okay with it. Like, I've accepted that. I've told some stories like this in the past, and I'm okay with no one believing my stories. But I'm just gonna tell them the way they
Are
happen.
they true?
They are true.
Okay.
And I think I've lived a very interesting life where a lot of people are just like, nah, that didn't happen. But this one did. So I was coaching down at NC State at the time, down in Raleigh, North Carolina. We had an alum play for us at NC State named Carl Lentz. Carl Lentz used to be an infamous, famous pastor from Hillsong, NYC. And then obviously some things happened with him. So he was coming down to visit right there, and he was this mega church pastor, and I didn't know he played at NC State. And he's like, "Hey, come visit me in New York sometime." And yeah, I said, "All right, no problem." So we went. We had practice downtown New York, and I had to call Carl's people. Mega pastors, you can't text them. You have to
direct
text.
line.
No direct line. You have to go through their people. So I went through her people, and she said, "Hey, just make sure you bring Carl's gear." And at the time, I was like, I didn't really bring him any gear. And all we had was like our uniforms, right? Because like we were going to play a game that night. So we have what's called a blood jersey, right? So if blood happens, and you got to have that blood jersey ready to go. So I went in the equipment bag and I stole the game shorts from the blood jersey, the official game shorts, because I knew like this guy, like he wanted like nice stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carl comes to practice, and he watches practice, and I give him the shorts, and I'm like, "Hey man, I got you these game shorts." He's like, "Oh, these are sweet, man. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you at the game tonight." So, all right, we're playing at the Garden against West
Madison
Virginia.
Square Garden.
This is a fun,
Iconic venue.
this is a fun fact for you, Joel. What floor is the gym on?
Third.
Go.
Fourth.
Mark?
Oh, man. Let's say 5.
It is. It's the 5th floor on Madison Square Garden.
Producer Mark.
You got to take the elephant elevator up to the 5th floor to get to the game. They call it the elephant elevator because
they have
Circus.
circus in there, and you get the elephant.
nice, Joel. See,
Yeah.
you're doing really good. today.
I'd just like to take a pause and just say, if you could write a poem about the Madison Square Garden, producer Mark, I would appreciate that. But anyway,
I'll work on it.
continue, TJ.
So anyway, Carl comes to the game, and lo and behold, he's sitting obviously in the front row at the Garden, and he brings with him
Bieber.
Justin Bieber
Wow.
to the game because he was currently his pastor, and Justin Bieber is wearing
The shorts.
Wow.
to the game. And there's literally a picture on Google you can find on Google Images where like Justin's walking into the game wearing the NC State
Wearing the blood jersey
wearing
shorts.
the blood jersey shorts that we were supposed to use in that game tonight because I took them out of the equipment bag, gave it to Carl. So now currently Justin Bieber is in the possession of my shorts from our team.
Hey.
What was your initial thought when you looked over and you saw him in the shorts?
My initial thought was just like, you could like, yeah, there's no way. This could also go really bad. That if a blood situation happened, I would have to run across Madison
we need
Square.
the shorts.
Beeps, JB, hey baby.
Hey, and let's just throw this out there. Beebs, if you're listening and you want to send the shorts back to South
Yeah.
Christian, feel free,
We'll
okay?
get you some South Christian hoop
We'll get you a baller shirt.
and a baller shirt and some sailor shorts.
Yeah, I'm sure this is on the top of his list of things to do today. But yeah, that was a crazy one.
All right, any other funny celebrity stories from your time
Oh
coaching
man,
big time?
yeah, I got this one's embarrassing. So you guys.
Oh, we love it.
We love the embarrassing stories.
You guys can get on me pretty good about this one, and my friends just never let me live this one down. So we had a lot of access, right? We were in the ACC, and for whatever reason, we just seemed to get a lot of access. So one day I was down at Chicago. There was a music festival going on, and we got this wristband, and the wristband just kept going farther and farther and farther and farther. Next thing you know, we're like behind the stage, and it's just the who's who, right? So we're walking around, getting ready for the concert. I'm kind of just like trying not to, stand out, and I see Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne Wade's kind of like walking right behind me, and I just kind of have like this freak out moment. And I don't usually do this, but I just had to have a picture with him.
You fanboyed.
I fanboyed hard for Dwayne Wade, and it's gonna get real bad here in a second. So at the time, Dwayne Wade was either married or dating a very prominent celebrity at the time.
Gabby Union.
Yeah, Union.
Gabby Union. Taylor Johnson didn't know who Gabby Union was.
Oh, no.
Taylor Johnson may or may not have asked Gabrielle Union to take a photo.
Oh,
Did she?
And she did.
What was her reaction when you asked her to take the photo?
I think just shock. I think that's probably the first time in her life anyone has asked her to take a photo.
Excuse me, miss.
I said,
Step aside.
Move to the
I
side.
said, do you mind that you take this picture of me and D. Wade? And then later I realized who Gabrielle Union was. And I realized I should have just asked Dwayne Wade to take a picture of me and Gabrielle Union.
That would have been way better.
That would have been way better. But that was by far one of the most embarrassing celebrity stories I have.
That's good.
All right, so you're a basketball coach. We asked David this too, and we did a little bit differently. We said his starting five from the South community because he's been around. Who would be, let's say, who's the starting five of players that you've coached throughout the years?
You guys are going to get me in trouble, aren't you? I'm going to make this really easy.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to make this easy.
And just get rid of the South if you want to, and just do like the.
Oh, ever?
I mean, if you want to do that, if you don't want to embarrass yourself too much, but you can take it however you want.
Well, I'm gonna take, for the South question, I'm gonna take my guys. I'm gonna take the five guys that we had that took us to the Breslin Center our first year.
Good call.
I think it's a safe answer. That would have been Jake Vermaas, Carson Viss, Nate Brinks, Jake DeHaan, and Sam Madendorp. That team was pretty special. Just as far as just like the overall, the way they play, the confidence, and I didn't even coach them that long. I didn't really have a lot to do with it. But that team was pretty incredible.
Safe answer.
Yeah, safe answer.
Safe answer for sure. Best players that I've ever coached. Man, we're gonna put David Cool on the list.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna have David on the list. Technically, got to coach him for a year, so he's gonna play my two guard. Cat Barber's going to be on the team. Do we remember Kitty Cat Barber?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. McDonald's All-American, played in the NBA for a while, but that's okay. The true basketball ballers out there.
Oh, here we go. We don't know ball. We don't know
you guys
ball.
don't really know ball. He's going to be on that team. T.J. Warren is going to be on that team. T.J. Warren played in the NBA for a long time, was a lottery pick for the Phoenix Suns. That's going to be my three. Players that I've coached. Jake Van Tubergen's easily on that list. Grand Valley, West Ottawa legend. He's just killing it overseas right now. He's definitely going to be my four-man. And then at the five, I'm going to go a guy who nobody knows, but Christian Negron, also another Grand Valley guy, All-American for us. Transfer from Illinois, Chicago. Is down in Puerto Rico, plays on the national team for them right now. And, yeah, those are probably the five best players that I've coached.
Little West Michigan representation there.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, we threw a couple in there. A couple, ACC guys mixed in with a little Grand Valley and a little back.
Hey,
little Mac sauce.
How good was Mr. Cool back in the day?
I don't think people get it because David's kind of slow and he doesn't.
And he's got a bald spot.
And he was bald, yeah, everything.
He's bald. It's called a head.
Yeah.
This is the thing about Dave. Like, he was pretty predictable in the moves he was going to make. You know, if he took two dribbles to the left, he was going to take a pull-up jumper. You know, if he got to the midline, he was going to take that little floater. And you know, like, when he was just going to rise up and shoot the three off the curl inside foot step. So, like, for me, like, watching him, I just knew his game so well. I couldn't really figure out why no one could really stop him. But he was just so strong and so confident, never got tired, and just the ultimate competitor in every situation. The biggest travesty in the history of basketball is David Cool never playing the NCAA tournament. That that hurts me probably more than it hurts him that he never got that opportunity because he would have been a legend for sure.
Been a Jack Golke kind of like
Jack Golke for sure.
Maybe a Wally Zerbiak.
Marshall Henderson.
Yeah.
Can I give a quick David Cool shout out?
Of course.
A couple. I say it was in the last 2 weeks. My alma mater, Dutton Christian School, posted on their Instagram a series of pictures of a couple athletes who came to talk to some of their kids in the elementary. One of them, Brian Deemer, South grad.
Yep.
1984 LA bronze medalist in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. Always proud of that. And David Cool. David Cool was there talking to the little kid. There's some pictures of him holding up some of the trophies and things. The last picture that they posted of him is he's standing next to the Little Tykes hoop with a little kid like taking a shot, and Cool is just absolutely going to block the living daylights out of this little kid. So shout out to David Cool for just standing on business and not letting that kid score.
Yeah. That kid's got to earn it.
He's got a reputation to uphold.
Absolutely.
That's good. All right. Taylor, you got any hidden talents? I know you're an excellent golfer. I've golfed with you multiple times. You are an excellent golfer. What are you good at that nobody knows?
Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? That nobody knows it. So I don't know why I would share what I feel like I'm really good at with
dancing
with 200 listeners.
With 600.
600, my fault. With a possibility of just 10 million.
And in Spain and Bieber.
True, and I definitely don't want Spain to know my hidden talents. I think for the sake of the pod, I'm going to keep them hidden.
Oh my
for the time being. But I'm going to give you one that is kind of a family talent that we have. We are the most competitive cribbage family you've ever met.
I've never played cribbage.
And it's an old Dutch game with a board and pegs and the deck of cards. And if there's anyone listening that would ever want to play cribbage, it takes about 15, 20 minutes. I would play anybody at any time because a little 15-2, 15-4, run a 6, run a 8, double runs, knobs,
Yahtzee!
It's like, Mark, you got to know what cribbage is.
Cribbage.
So I'm going to go with that.
Do you have to go to bed at like 7 p.m. when you're done?
Well, after coffee.
Yeah.
Decaf.
Yeah, you gotta
Decaf
get
coffee.
Shuffleboard later.
Some Boncat.
Ooh.
Maybe a little
Listen,
decaf coffee, a little cribbage, and then we'll go
Maybe
to bed
play
early.
a little bunko later.
listen, all the things that you're saying is literally what we do as a family.
You are an 80-year-old human being.
I am, and I'm okay with it. But I'll bring it to the PE office sometime.
You got to teach us because we don't know what we're doing.
And I'll teach you how to play cribbage. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is learn how to count to 15.
Yeah, that's trouble.
Well, Joel struggled.
That's trouble. That's trouble.
I think Cope's got a chance.
I got a chance. All right, so you talked a little bit about interacting with celebrities. There's a movie about Taylor Johnson. Who plays you in the movie of Taylor Johnson's life?
So I've been getting this the last 3 years, like religiously. Like people keep coming up to me and telling me this, and I keep telling my wife, and she keeps saying no, and it keeps happening over and over and over again, and I don't understand it. But every time I feel like I'm kind of out and about, people come up to me and tell me I look like Pete Davidson.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yes.
I can see it.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
So I don't really see that personally, but that's what I'm going to go with
I
because
like
that's what
that.
people tell me.
Peter Davidson.
And you're just as funny as Pete Davidson, so that's good too.
I'm way funnier than Pete
Yeah,
Davidson.
100%.
If I get on SNL, I mean, those ratings are going to go up by far.
That's
might-
a good one.
That's a really good one.
That's like doppelganger-ish
Yes.
too. We haven't had many of those.
Yes. Yes.
I don't see it. He's got fake teeth, and my wife's a dental hygienist, and she doesn't really rock with his fake teeth. So
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot here. There's a movie about Joel's life.
Ooh, bring it on,
Who
baby.
plays the role of Joel?
Jonah Hill.
Oh, I'm actually good with that. I love that.
It's a no-brainer. I've thought about this all the time.
You know what?
The OG Jonah Hill.
So I think that's good
Super
too.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like big version.
Yeah.
But you know what else I've heard too is Seth Rogen, mainly because my laugh is just as boisterous as his laugh too.
So good.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I like
like
that.
that.
I don't mind that. Who would play Cope?
I'm going Jonah Hill.
Gavroche.
Another one. 4 weeks in a row we've talked about Gavroche.
Oh man. Cope, that is a little different one.
You can
I'm
come
going to
back to
go.
it.
I know, I got it right here. Dennis Quaid.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, you are on point today. Those are two good ones,
I'm
man.
I'm feeling it right
Hate
now.
that at all.
Dennis Quaid for Cope. And
Better than Randy Quaid.
Yeah. Except for Randy Quaid and Independence Day was pretty sweet.
hey, but what would the movie be about if we had Pete Davidson, Joan Hill, and Dennis Quaid?
That would be something else.
That would be a great movie. I'd pay to see it.
I don't know who would pick that up.
It's a BMX bike movie.
And Mark can write this.
Mark can write the lyrics and the script. Mississippi is a river, starring Randy Quaid.
Island.
Dennis Quaid.
Island.
Oscar, right now.
All right, we do have to ask you this because you're a big music guy. It's the
You have an unbelievable taste in music.
Yes.
You are far-reaching, multiple genres.
Yeah.
You go deep into stuff that I didn't think you knew.
Yeah.
So one
music's my passion.
One band or
one band or artist for the rest of your life to listen to.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's just obviously it's an impossible question,
But you got to answer it.
but historically, it's going to be probably Linkin Park.
Really?
You know,
Okay.
R.I.P. Chester.
Wow.
But the Linkin Park, Three Doors Down, Creed era, TFK.
I thought you were going
Blink.
Creed 100% because you're a big Creed.
I am, but now that Chester is passed, I think it's just I think when musicians and artists pass away, I think you come back to their music and have a deeper sense of appreciation.
Yep.
And sadly, it's happened a lot, like in history. But just something that Linkin Park would do differently than all the rest of those bands with electronics and DJs and the different things that they would do.
So, like, what? Give our listeners a couple songs that they could listen to from Linkin Park if they don't know them, because that's kind of an old school.
The
band.
whole Hybrid Theory album
the
is fantastic.
I mean, you can't really miss. I mean, Breaking Habit, Numb, Faint. I mean, in the end, you can't really mess with them. I just feel like they can pump you up, they can tear you down, they can make you cry, and they can make you scream. And I just feel like
it's a range.
I love that answer too, because that's kind of when I think about those bands, it can't just be the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Because when you're depressed, you don't want to hear whatever.
Right.
You want to hear something. So that's a great answer. I love that.
Good one.
Great answer.
Didn't see that one coming.
No, I did. I thought it was Creed 100%.
Or maybe like a Blink 182-ish.
Yeah,
I like your answer though. That was great.
Yeah, I've done the mosh pit Blink-182 in Chicago back in college, and
Little
Taylor Johnson get bruised
Yeah.
up in the mosh pit.
I rolled in about 140.
Did
Rolled
you have
out.
a cutoff shirt on?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And a backwards
Backwards
hat.
hat.
There's no doubt. I mean, the 2000s were a simple life. Warped
They were a
Tour.
simple life.
It was
dude.
just a simple life. There was no cell phones. You just literally you went and that experience of saying that I did that at a Blink-182 concert, that's pretty memorable for me. I mean, they're like my Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Historic.
So good. Okay. Biggest influence on your life growing up in college here at South. Who do you think has had the biggest impact on you? And you could have a couple people here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pull Tom Brady, but I mean, my dad, by far, my dad comes to a lot of games, and I have a hard time with it because my dad's too nice. He's like the nicest person in the world. And maybe that's why I am how I am, where I'm just a little more counterbalance my dad a little bit. And like I got text after the banquet last night, like, man, your dad is I just love talking to your dad. He's like the nicest guy ever. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I've lived with him my whole life. So it's hard not to say my dad in a lot of ways. There's been so many coaches that have left just such an impact on my life. I mean, Rick Wesley at Grand Valley, I got to work for him for 6 years, the most loyal person that I ever got to work with, and just really taught me what it's like to stick up for the people that you believe in. All of his players, all of his coaches, and he just did things the right way all the time. He was thorough. He's a historian. You knew that when you went into a coaches meeting that there was no timer there. That thing would go 3 hours and you'd get on some tangents, but he did because he cared. And every situation that I've been in the last 3 or 4 years, Rick is definitely one of my first phone calls, and the support he gives me is just unbelievable.
That's cool. Shout out Rick Wesley.
Yeah.
I like that
And
one.
he's done a couple color games for us on MSR Radio, so we've gotten him over here a little bit.
That's pretty cool.
All right, you're gonna go on vacation. Where do you want to go? What's your dream vacation?
Yeah, I mean,
a place you haven't been yet and you want to go to.
yeah, a place I haven't been yet. I think all my vacations are going to surround sports in some way. So I think it's all based on what the sporting event goes would be my vacation. So like in Olympics in Spain or Paris or something like that, or like going to the World Cup and the World Cup's in Italy. Like that's how my vacation's going to go. Or I'm going to play golf at the old course and I'm going Ireland. So I just think those are my dream vacations. Like I am an experienced person over like just sit on the beach and read something. Like I want to experience the people having success at the highest point of their career and watch them how they go about their business, whether it's World Cup, Olympics, the Masters, things like that. Like I just have a strong passion of an obsession with watching that. Wimbledon, I'd love to go to Wimbledon one day. So I'm an experienced guy. Those are my dream vacations for sure.
Would you go to a Premier League match? Liverpool versus
Man United.
Man United.
Is West Ham not?
They're bad, but they're still in the Premier League.
They're still in the Premier. Well, I'm going to West Ham.
Okay.
All right? That's
why?
I mean, why not? I mean, have you? I mean, they are the coolest owners, the best arena. I'm a
Best arena.
I'm literally.
You have a rebuttal.
No, we're not going to get into that.
I'm going at Joel right
We
now.
call this rage baiting in the high school world.
I don't know what rage baiting is, but I am rage baiting him.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
It'd be a West Ham game, probably like a West Ham Man U game or something.
What is West Ham's like mascot again? Like what are they called?
The Hams,
The Hammers?
The
Oh, the Hams.
West Ham Hammers.
They blow bubbles all the time too. Their song is constantly blowing bubbles.
That's random.
It's so random, but
I
it
would.
is what it is.
I think honestly, Joel, if you liked hanging out with people for once, and you would actually take me with you to a game, I would go. But you don't ever want to hang out, so I don't understand what the problem
So TJ
is.
texted me a couple weeks ago when the girls, I think it was regional finals for
regionals.
girls basketball, and we were just getting done with soccer practice, and he's like, "Hey, you want to drive together down to Otsego?"
I know the answer.
And I said no.
He said no.
No,
He's
I'm
like,
good.
dude, like why not? I
And
was
we
like-
were leaving from the same place, and I was just trying to like spend
he
some
was-
time with him.
He was being a good friend, offering, and I'm like, dude, I just want to be alone.
He just wants to be alone.
Here's what I know about
and
Joel.
I'm miserable.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand.
He doesn't understand
I
it.
get this though. He's so independent that like if things
Right.
go haywire, he wants an out.
I'm just going, yeah, I need to have an out.
Yeah.
He wants like if I got to get out of there,
Right.
Yeah.
something happens, I got to be on my own.
There's an app for that. It's called Uber. It's not really that complicated. We've all been in situations we want to get out of, and it's just like, I gotta get on my phone right now.
You know what the-
there's a black sedan outside here.
Wow, I didn't know that was serious.
Car for Joel. Yep.
Here's what this is a big complaint of mine about West Michigan. The dreaded we're leaving a party, but it takes 45 minutes to get out of
There
there.
you go, goodbye.
Like,
Yeah.
I just want to say goodbye, sneak out the back, and go, man.
Ghost.
But, yeah, just get out of there.
On a serious note, from a soccer standpoint, Joel, obviously we have this new stadium coming. Okay.
Do we? Oh,
Is
you
this
mean the
breaking
Grand Rapids?
news?
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids. I thought you meant on South.
Oh my
Whoa,
goodness.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Do we? I'm talking about Grand Rapids.
You
Michigan.
donors.
The Taylor Johnson Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Going to be opening up on our campus.
No, obviously the city. What is it?
Yeah.
What are they called? GRFC?
ACGR.
ACGR. Okay, we have this new stadium coming.
Amway Stadium.
Amway Stadium. Thank you.
And
All
it's
right.
sweet.
Are you going to attend games?
100%.
Will you be a season ticket holder?
I don't know about that because again, I need to have an out, so I don't want.
I
I don't
understand
want to.
that.
But we actually had a semi-pro team in Lansing for a couple of years too that
Right.
played at the baseball stadium, and I loved going to those games.
Right.
And it was
And would you ever take Cope and I to a game?
100%. We
You
will
just
go.
have to drive separately.
Yeah, you guys can drive together, and I'll drive separately.
I would rather go to this game than the Hope Calvin.
Hope Calvin game. I know you would. I know you would. But
Yeah.
but you're going to go to both.
right.
And hey, I got to give a shout out. Holly Van Ord, soccer coach from Hope, was at our game last night. So she texted me after the game talking about some of our girls, so I was pretty excited about that.
Steer them
So.
in the right direction,
Yep,
Joel.
and I am a Calvin guy, but Holly is an amazing person, an amazing coach, and love our girls to play for her. So.
All right, Taylor, you obviously watch a ton of sports. Basketball, obviously baseball's cranking up. You're going to watch a lot of baseball. Do you have time to stream any shows?
Yeah.
What's your most recent stream?
So I stream all of my television between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Okay. Sounds super healthy.
right before I can go to bed from 3 to 5, and then I get up with Soph at 5. My wife doesn't really understand it, but it's the one time in my day where I feel I can actually relax and not be bothered. It takes to the middle of the night for no one to text me, even though sometimes I still get the text messages.
Well, you're a pretty bad texter, too. There are days where you go by that you don't text back.
Which means I'm busy.
Fair.
So,
but 3 days later. Anyway, sorry.
I get that. I could go on forever. I go through shows pretty good. The last 2 that I've done, I did The Lincoln Lawyer. I'm a huge law guy. I love courtroom dramas and stuff like that. Yeah. He missed courtroom dramas there.
Producer Mark's struggling.
Obviously, Suits was a big one.
Oh, yeah, I love Suits.
Big Suits guy. And then recently, actually, last night and the night before, I'm on HBO show called The Pit. And
Wiley.
Pit is the new one about the medical center and the ER. And I have this unbelievable new appreciation for all our doctors, surgeons, and nurses, and I think it just gives you so much more perspective on like jobs actually are really important, and how smart these people are and the things that they do, and it's really, really well done, and I've learned a lot, and I have definitely a new appreciation for all our doctors and nurses out there. Like if I ever end up in the hospital again, like, I'm just going to ask for the attendee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want the R5.
Yeah, bring the R5.
Give me the R2 in here like that.
You know the medical profession hates shows like that, too, because everyone becomes a doctor.
they just do it, but yeah.
So you're not into Love is Blind if you're into deep stuff.
The more serious, the more it pulls at your heart, the more almost like depressing, the more I like.
So no Love is Blind. Love is Blind is out for TJ.
I've never seen it.
I think that he just said the more depressing, the more I like it. That's TJ to a T.
Yeah.
That checks a box.
I just really like to feel pain and sorrow. I like to feel my own blood.
We need blood shorts.
Okay, you're walking up to the plate. You hitting from the left side or the right side?
I'm hitting on the right. Have you guys heard about the home run derby that we would like home run derby challenge that might need to be broadcast live on the Ballers? Have you guys heard about this rumor?
No.
All right, so there's this rumor going around that Ryan Dykstra, who is an All-American at Grand Valley, is challenged me, Coach TJ, in a home run derby out on the baseball field where he gets to hit from home plate and I get to hit from second base.
Wow. I'm still taking Dykstra. I'm still taking Dykstra.
And we're getting 10 pitches. Okay. We're each going to get 10 pitches. Machma's going to throw them, but he's not, throwing, but he's throwing
BP.
like a good. It's BP. And they're starting it's really starting to get around, and some bets are starting to be placed.
Oh, boy. We do not condone betting.
Gambling bad.
Yeah. Seek Gambling Helpline, 1-800-255. But the rumor is that this thing's going to happen, and the Ballers might have to broadcast this
on site, live
for this home run derby. I'm just curious, are you guys taking Ryan Dykstra from home plate or TJ from second base?
100% Ryan from home plate.
Ryan rakes.
Yeah.
Rakes.
And he's sweet left-handed, powerful uppercut swing.
And he's a lot younger than you are.
Ooh.
He's much stronger than you are.
He's much stronger than you are. And he actually played baseball through college.
Right.
So I think it's a no-brainer.
I do play slow pitch softball.
Okay, we all know you're losing. We
all know you're losing.
Okay, you're up. You're at the home run derby.
Yeah. What's the song?
What song's playing?
Oh man, what song is playing? What is that song? I can't think of it. My favorite song, Walk Up want the instrumental, so we don't have to get into the lyrics and everything. But the Numb Jay-Z
okay.
version,
Okay.
Linkin
That's a good
Park
one.
Numb.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
a
good one.
classic.
Numb is the
crossover
just the
between
crossover
the two.
when the beat drops and they
Yeah.
switch from the techno to the piano and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's by far the best instrumental genius in the history of mankind.
That's the walk-up song.
great.
Yeah.
I love that. Joel, you got anything else for our good buddy?
Nah, man, we're good. We really appreciate you coming. We give each other a hard time all the time, but man, I love you.
I think you probably get it, TJ, but we as coaches and as friends have a deep respect for you, and we give you a little grief here and there. Joel always talks about playful barbs. It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
But we get it. We know how much time, effort, and energy you put into us. Your give a crap factor is pretty high, which we love. And we're just thankful that you are in our community and you're making a difference in our community and you're pouring into the lives of young people. It's motivating to us as coaches when we see you do what you do at a high level that forces us to raise our game as well. And I think that's kind of the ultimate tip of the cap, because we push each other and we celebrate each other and we commiserate with each other. And so thanks for being you. Thanks for coming on the show, spending some time with us. Thanks for telling some pretty good stories.
Great stories.
Thanks for taking a few shots at Joel.
Yeah, this was definitely throw Joel under the bus as opposed to
totally. Okay, we got some music playing in the background here.
You know what that
Linkin
means.
Park.
It's got to be Linkin Park and Jay-Z, doesn't it, or no?
No, it's just session.
Oh, okay.
It's my favorite
too bad.
instrumental.
This is a good one.
Okay.
Joel, before we go, I got a Madison Square Garden haiku for you.
All right.
It incorporates the elephant elevator.
Oh, no.
So here we go. Steel doors part, gray hide. MSG hums softly as giants rise unseen.
Did you write that?
Okay, it's ChatGPT.
All right, because that's way better than your Mississippi River one.
Island.
Mark was ahead of the time with poetry. Let's just face it.
That's episode 11. Make sure you reach out to Mark if you got some poetry you want to get done. He promises it'll be authentic. This is Roll the Balls Out. We out.
RTBO at SCHS.org.